Well, I mean, there's all sorts of different networking organizations. There's chambers of commerce. There's different, entities that I've been a member of, almost every one of them. And the major difference between BNI and those other organizations is there's only one in your area of expertise. And I think that's really what differentiates BNI. The other thing is the structure. Without that structure, BNI wouldn't be as successful as it was.
The difference between networking and being out at after-hours events and business events and BNI is that BNI provides a structured approach to networking that really helps you keep on task and on focus.
I think it's a matter of following the structure of BNI that really makes it different. I know it forces you to literally consider your network every time you're in front of a client of who can you refer to this person to help them with their business.
The great thing that BNI does is it keeps that structure to networking, that you can take that structure of talking to people about what a great referral is for you and who you want to meet and how you want to meet them, and you can take that out into the other areas in your life where you network to gain business.
Networking, I can go to like a chamber event. There could be several people in my category attending that meeting. And I found that they're not nearly as productive as BNI, because when I go to my BNI meeting, I'm the only one in my category, number one. And then when I exchange a referral with someone or I receive a referral, it's very warm. A lot of them are to the point where it's just handed off, and really you just have to go through the motions and you have to do make your presentation and so forth. But it's a lot more of a warm introduction. That's the difference.
So sometimes I might have a friend or a family member that says, so-and-so might be calling you, or they might give me a name of a person, and then I might reach out to that person and they had no idea I was calling, and it can be a bit awkward. But with BNI, a referral, we know that that person's expecting our phone call, and that other member's already qualified that person, so they're expecting my phone call, so it's more of a warm introduction.
A warm lead through BNI means that when I call the person, they are expecting my call. In fact, they're generally happy. Hey, so-and-so said you were going to call, Mary Pat. It's good to hear from you. And I'm very well received. Outside of the BNI networking experience, often they're not expecting the call. It's very uncomfortable for me, and it very likely will not translate into a customer for me.
These are qualified referrals, which means that if someone's passing something to me, I'm able to pick up the phone, use their name, and call that person and have an opportunity. I don't think that happens as much in the Chamber of Commerce, or hey, I have a friend who does this. This is professionals going to their network and saying, hey, I have this guy, I would like to have him call you and I think he can help you, and then they're willing to pick up the phone call. Whereas oftentimes when you get a lead, you're getting a cold call and someone's avoiding your phone call, and you're not really getting that traction that you would from a referral in BNI. Really very warm leads led to a lot of business for us and a lot of clients that we still have today.
The practice of BNI of sharing qualified referrals instead of leads is huge to me. People are always trying to sell wedding planners lead lists, and cold calling has always been one of my very least favorite things. Whereas in BNI, when people are giving you a referral, it's a referral. The people are expecting you to call them. And it's not guaranteed business. You do have to earn the business and make sure that it is the right connection, but you're not going in cold. You're going in with somebody who's expecting to hear from you, who wants to hear from you, and it makes business a lot easier and a lot less stressful.